We also have the ability to mix content types on a fader, and we call this a temporary playlist. Let's go build an example. To build our playlist on a fader, let's go ahead and go into Snapshot 4 to get our direct selects up, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Q18 just to get us out of the effects madness. And to get all of our playbacks set to the right place, I'm going to run my macro 11, and that's going to ensure that all of my playback's home. So I'm going to clear my command line, and I'm going to hit load. Looks like our third fader is open, so that'll get that on the command line. And like previously, I'm going to touch a bunch of content, but remember that with a temporary playlist on a fader, you can mix which content is there, so it doesn't just have to be color palettes or just focus palettes. You can go between. I'm going to go ahead and say my guitar focus palette, my orange color palette, and then my drums focus palette, and then my light blue color palette. And as soon as I hit enter, those will map. So now I can hit my bump button, and that's going to take me to my focus palette, and then my color palette, and then my focus palette, and then my color palette. Again, without doing a wrap, hitting your bump at the end of the list will release those channels to their background state. Just like we mentioned before, this is going to affect all the channels that are in that target. So for example, I can say group 21 at full, and that'll bring up those psych fixtures. And now as I run through focus palette, color palette, focus palette, color palette, it affects those channels as well. Keep in mind, these fader playlists are only temporary. There's not a stored target anywhere in the system. So while you can move them and copy them to different faders, if you clear it off the fader, you'll have to build it again.